Scream 7 has officially started filming and it has a new look title. Yes, it's official. Scream 7 has started filming. It's due out for release at the end of February 2026. So it gives it a couple of months to do the filming, a few months for post-production and production, and then we'll get a trailer probably around about October time, maybe even a bit earlier than that. You never know. Maybe you get a teaser trailer. But the new look title, I actually really like it. It's Scream 7, of course, and it's the number 7 and not the Roman numerals as we had before with Scream 6. Now, let's get this out of the way, guys, because everybody says it to me. Not everyone. A lot of people say it to me on every Scream video. Scream 6, Scream 6. I know that some people always comment, did you just say Scream 6? No, I didn't. This is my accent. You've got your accent. I've got my accent. So I'll say it for everyone. The difference. Scream 6. Scream 6. 6. 6. Let's move on. But yes, of course, I didn't like the Roman numerals that they used previously because we had Scream 2, and Scream 3 and Scream 4. They always had numbers. And then when we got to Scream 5, they removed the 5 and just called it Scream because, of course, the legacy sequels. And then we had Scream 6 with the Roman numerals, the V and the I. It just didn't make sense to me. I know that they wanted to make it kind of like Scream 2 because it's the second one in their possible trilogy that they were going to try and do. That's all been scrapped now, and now we've got the number 7. I prefer that. I hope they go back now and call Scream 5 with the number 5 and Scream 6 with the Roman numerals, remove that and just call it Scream 6. So we've got a coherent Scream 1 to Scream 7. I know that on the clapperboard you've got that kind of spatter, the blood spatter all over it. We're not going to get that with the actual title. We've got blood spatter before in previous Scream clapperboards, and it's never the case when the posters come out and the title of the film comes out on the trailers, etc. Never usually the case, but I do really like the blood spatter on that clapperboard. I decided myself to make my own Scream 7 title as close as I could to what I think it's going to be like when it's eventually shown on a poster. Here's one with a little bit of blood spatter as well, but I prefer it clean. One thing I always like to mention when we discuss Scream 7 being filmed, I hope that we get Matthew Lillard back to film some scenes as well as Stu Macher. I know that the people who don't like it when I say that are going to love this video, but I hope if Stu Macher comes back, if Matthew Lillard comes back to film as Stu Macher, that we don't see any photographs of him coming back to do it, because I want it to be kept a secret. So hopefully that all these journalists and people with cameras don't start taking photographs of Matthew Lillard in and around when Scream 7 is filming, because as much as I think and hope he comes back, I don't want to see those images show him there, because it would take away the surprise and the shock element of him coming back to do that. So I'm hoping that if he does return, he will film simultaneously with other movies that he's filming, like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 or some other films that he's doing at the same time. Hopefully that can coincide with his filming of Scream 7 so that it's kept under wraps. Wouldn't it be funny though if we saw images of Matthew Lillard and Neve Campbell just having a laugh with each other behind the scenes and just reminiscent of what they were doing in 1996, because it's almost 30 years since they were filming Scream 1. How good would it be? How good would it be to see both of them together again after all this time? Now that the movie has started filming, I think we're going to get a lot more information on what's happening with the production of Scream. We've already got our cast confirmed. A few other cast members might trickle through as filming progresses over the next couple of weeks to the month or two, and we'll get more news as that comes. But obviously in the next few months, we're going to get more behind the scenes shots. We will get official images as well. We'll see Kevin Williamson behind the camera. There's a lot to look forward to if you're a Scream fan, and I'm looking forward to it anyway. But what about you guys? Are you excited about Scream 7? What do you make of the title? And is there anything else that you want to discuss? As always, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.
Meeting adjourned.
I'll be right back.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Coming
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Ever play in the cat?
Someone's in the back!